Hi, and welcome back to Cooking with Louise. I am Louise. On today's episode, I will be making chicken paprikash. This recipe is all done in one pot in our stainless steel non-stick skillet. I love a one-pot meal. Easy to make and easy to clean up. Let's get started. These are the ingredients that you will need for today's recipe. 1 medium red bell pepper, 3 garlic cloves, 1 medium yellow onion, a bag of egg noodles, 3/4 of a cup of plain Greek yogurt, 3 tablespoons of flour, some parsley, a can of fire-roasted tomatoes. Of course, you're going to need some paprika, some red pepper flakes, about 5 to 6 chicken thighs, skinned and deboned, and some chicken broth. So let's get started. We'll start with seasoning the chicken. So in my Ziploc baggie, I have already prepped 5 chicken thighs, and I just need to add 1 teaspoon of the paprika and some salt and pepper. And then we'll set that aside. We'll mush it all up. We'll set that aside, and we'll now work with the red pepper. Now for the onion. I have our stainless steel non-stick skillet heating up on my stove with some oil. And to that, I'm going to add the chicken. We're going to let the chicken cook for about 4 to 5 minutes undisturbed, which is hard for me. I'm going to try not to touch it.
A few moments later.
Okay, it's time to turn the chicken to cook on the other side. And it's going to cook this way for another 1 to 2 minutes.
A few moments later.
Now that the chicken is cooked on both sides, remember it won't be fully cooked. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to put it in on a platter to rest. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit, and it's time to start cooking the vegetables. So these are the onions and the peppers that I sliced earlier. To this, I'm going to add the 3 cloves of garlic. Now it's time to add the rest of our paprika. So I need a tablespoon of the paprika. Oh, I just burnt myself. And a few shakes of red pepper flakes. Stir that all around. Now I'm going to add the 3 tablespoons of flour. Stir. Okay, now time for the chicken stock. There we go. Scraping all the little bits of the chicken up on the bottom. That little bits of chicken on the bottom is actually called a fond. It's got lots of flavoring in that, so we're going to scrape all of that off the bottom. Okay. Next, I'm going to add the can of fire roasted tomatoes. A little salt. And the egg noodles. Okay, stir that all around. Now I'm going to add the chicken back on the top. Put the lid on. And we're going to let it cook for 10 to 15 minutes or until the chicken's cooked through and the egg noodles are ready. It's been 15 minutes. I'm going to turn the burner off. And I need to remove the chicken again and put it on my platter. There we go. Take it off the top. It smells delicious. Got a nice, beautiful color. All right, next, after taking the chicken off, I'm going to temper the Greek yogurt. So what that means is I'm going to put the 3/4 of a cup of plain Greek yogurt in a small bowl. And I'm going to take some of the sauce slowly by the tablespoon at a time and add it to the Greek yogurt, because if you dump the Greek yogurt in there all at once, it will curdle. And we don't want curdled yogurt. So I'm just gonna stir that in. And do about 3 or 4 times, so that's 2. Make sure it's all stirred together. Another tablespoon. That's 3. So basically, we're slowly bringing the yogurt up to temperature. And we'll add 1 more. There we go. Now I can add this to the wok. There we go. Get that off my spoon. There we go. And stir it all together. I'm going to use this, mix it all together. Look how pretty this looks. So the Greek yogurt is going to help to give it a richness and also a little creaminess to it. Once I have all of that all incorporated together, the chicken goes back inside. So let me get that mixed in. We're going to put the chicken back on top. And I'm going to add a little bit of freshly grated parsley. So I have the parsley in our herb mill. And I'm just going to grate some of that right on top. Comes out just like confetti. Make sure I get it. There we go. Look at that. That's plenty. All right, that's probably plenty. All right, there we have another quick and easy weeknight meal. Chicken paprikash. Kind of hard to say, so I'm just going to call it chicken with paprika. Please be sure to give me some thumbs up, ring the bell, and subscribe so you will be notified with all my upcoming videos. Also, be sure to scroll down and look at the description because I'm going to add the link to the recipe. Bye, thanks, and happy cooking. These are all the products used in today's video. I have put the links in the description, so if you would like any of them in your kitchen. And remember, please subscribe so you will be up to date with all of my latest videos.